At long last, the wait is finally over. Summer baseball is back in the PGCBL. After coming one win shy of the crown in 2022, the Batavia Muckdogs were sent home in the first round of last year's playoffs. With dozens of new players, the goal remains the same. The quest for a title continues, and it all starts right here, right now. Hello everyone, and welcome to another season of Muckdogs Baseball. I'm Jared Valentin, and I'll have your coverage all summer long, starting with today's game between Batavia and Jamestown. A quick recap of last season for the Muckdogs. Batavia finished with a 27-16 record, good for the first seed in the Western Division. In the playoffs, the run ended as soon as it started. A 4-2 loss to Auburn in the first round of the playoffs sent the Muckdogs packing. But this season can very well be different. 29 newcomers on this team and just 7 returners. A brand new roster almost for the Muckdogs. Someone who has stayed the same, however, is head coach Joey "Skip" Martinez, and he has a lot of experience in this league. His 4th season with the Muckdogs, been with the team ever since their first year in 2021, and before Batavia, coached Utica, the Blue Sox, in 2018. Specifically, that season, Utica finished with a 25-21 record, placed 5 players on the PGCBL All-Star team, and ended with even more on the All-League list at the end of the year. And joining Joey "Skip" Martinez on the coaching staff is one of his players. Khalid Cox joined Skip for his first season as the assistant coach, played for the Blue Sox in 2018, ended with a very solid season, 4th in the league in hits, 2nd in the league in homers, and was named a 2018 PGCBL All-Star. So one of those 5 All-Stars that head coach Joey Martinez had in that season. Let's take a quick look at the Tarp Skunks Sims campaign from last year, a similar outing compared to the Muckdogs. A good 23-18 solid record, the 3rd seed in the West, and they also lost in the first round of the playoffs. A 7-0 shutout to Elmira, and both teams in a similar boat so far going into this season, and a lot of excitement surrounding both Batavia and Jamestown. And for the Muckdogs, the head coach Ben Julian, his first season with the Tarp Skunks, but he's not new to the PGCBL either. 3 seasons with the Auburn Double A's before coming to Jamestown for the 2024 season. Not only did he coach the Double A's, but was the assistant coach of the Blue Sox as well, and before that with the Boonville Lumberjacks and Adirondack Trailblazers. So a lot of coaching experience despite being new to the Tarp Skunks. So it'll be interesting to see what this team goes for and how they play to start the year. The first pitch being thrown, and it's directly down the middle. A great accurate throw by Jamestown. Looking at the team distribution for the Muckdogs and the Tarp Skunks, Batavia, as I mentioned, a very new roster compared to last season, but the majority of their players underclassmen, 25 freshmen and sophomores coming into this roster compared to just 11 upperclassmen. And for the Tarp Skunks, it's the exact opposite. 13 seniors leading this team, but also 12 sophomores, so a little bit of a mix with upper and underclassmen, but for the most part, just seniors. A couple of juniors in there as well, but a lot of veteran experience with this Tarp Skunk squad. 28 newcomers for Jamestown and just 5 returners. Before things get underway, let's take a quick look at our starting lineups presented by Tompkins Bank. Leading off for the Muckdogs is Jake Butler, the infielder. Batting 2nd, Eric Smith. 3rd, Sean Mendaz. 4th, Trevor Dutra. 5th, Cooper Romick. 6th, Sean Pope. Number 7, batting 7th, James Mason. 8th, Caleb Walker. 9th, Yanquiel Gonzalez. And the 10th extra hitter, number 31, infielder Justin Austin. The starting pitcher for the Muckdogs, number 39, Matt City, a right-handed pitcher out of Rowan College, a freshman. So that's the squad the Muckdogs are rolling out with to start things out. Let's take a look at Jamestown. Batting first for the Tarp Skunks, Eli Harpelani. Kobe Jones batting second. Third, Bobby Stang. Fourth, Steven Scarfone. Fifth, DJ Stoyanovich. Sixth, Clayton Kaiser. Seventh, Tommy Schroeder. Eighth, Aiden Wallace. And ninth, Julian Sauger. The 10th hitter for Jamestown, Austin Matranga, an infielder out of Grand Canyon University. Leading off on the mound for the Tarp Skunks is Peyton Alstrom, a right-handed pitcher from Fredonia State University, a senior, so one of those 13 seniors that I mentioned earlier. And on the field for Batavia, Matt Massidi, as I stated, the starting pitcher. Cooper Romick starting at catcher. Trevor Dutra at first. Jake Austin at second. Caleb Walker at shortstop. Jake Butler at third. Sean Mendaz holding down left field. Jake Mason at center field. And Sean Pope over in right field. For Jamestown, Brady Wright getting the starting nod for the pitching role today. Julian Sauger starting at catcher, Bobby Stang at first, Austin Matranga at second, Clayton Kaiser at shortstop, Aiden Wallace at third, Kobe Jones running left field, Eli Harpelani in center field, and Steve Scarfone over in right field for the Tarp Skunks. So those are the starting lineups presented by Tompkins Bank, as both teams are lining up on the field, getting ready for action. The Tarp Skunks getting their roster announced and making their way to the field. The assistant coach for the Jamestown Tarp Skunks, Andy Everson, a newer head coach, played at Oklahoma Christian University, and holds a bachelor's degree from Oklahoma Christian and a master's from the University of Central Oklahoma. So a lot of schooling over in Oklahoma, and currently coaches varsity baseball outside of the Tarp Skunks at Mesquite High School down in Mesquite, Texas. So not new to coaching, but new to the Jamestown Tarp Skunks. So the national anthem about to get underway. So we'll take a quick pause here on our YouTube. Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight for the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of free and the home of the brave. The Muckdogs in their red uniforms with white bottoms and white caps and white Muckdog lettering across the chest. The Tarp Skunks, blue shirts, white bottoms, black hats, and it appears to be Jamestown across the chest. So starting on the mound, Brady Wright, about to throw, or getting ready to throw the first pitch. He's a 5'6" right-handed pitcher out of Santa Fe Community College, a freshman, hometown from Denver, Colorado. He's getting warmed up at the mound and starting at catcher, helping him out, is Julian Sauger. The Muckdogs warming up near their home dugout on the right, Jamestown's visitor dugout on the right, rather, and the Tarp Skunks are on the field, and their dugout is on the left. Just moments away here from things about to get started at Russell E. Dietrich Park, but don't forget, Muckdogs fans, Saturday, June 1st, the home opener for the Batavia Muckdogs taking on Elmira. The Muckdogs play Elmira tomorrow, but host them Saturday night starting at 6:35. And post-game fireworks will be the main attraction after the home opener. Post-game fireworks will be out, and you can get tickets. 585-524-2260, the number to get tickets for the Muckdogs. So don't forget that home opener Saturday, June 1st. A few minutes to go before things get started here in Jamestown. The Tarp Skunks warming up on the field. The umpires talking things over with Jamestown's head coach. And the Muckdogs are riding along their dugout gate, getting ready to get things started. So leading off for the Muckdogs, infielder Jake Butler, number 1. One of the many returners for the Muckdogs this season. So he gets ready to take the plate shortly. He's stretching out. Getting ready, holding the bat. Batting righty. And we are underway here in Jamestown. The first pitch. Fastball, no swing. Appeared to have landed right above home plate. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, swung on fastball, was foul over the grandstand. And rather, that first pitch was a ball. So the count is now at 1-1. Jake Butler from George Mason University, a freshman. Hometown Baltimore, Maryland. 2-1 rather. Pitch is fired. Another fastball that's slowing away for Butler. So the count now at 3-1 here in the top of the first. Pitch is wound up, and that's ball 4. So right away, the Muckdogs get on base, and very disciplined swinging from Jake Butler. Next up to the mound is Eric Smith, number 35, an outfielder, batting lefty. 6'2" outfielder out of Durham College, hometown Whitby, Ontario. The first pitch. Fastball down the middle, no swing. That's good for a strike. Right, eyes first, as Butler starts to lead off a little bit. He winds up the pitch. Swing ball is grounded directly to second, and it's the catch is missed by number 2, the shortstop, so a base hit for Eric Smith. So he's at first, and Butler now at second. And the Muckdogs right away setting up the offense well, getting runners on base as number 7, Sean Mendaz, makes his way to the plate, batting righty. Top of the first, 0-0, no outs. A fastball down the middle. The umpire calls it a ball. So the count is at 1-0. Sean Mendez, first season with the Muckdogs, a Keystone College student, is a sophomore, as that pitch was swung on, lands foul righty into the stands. So the count is at 1-1. As Mendoz gets ready for the next pitch. Smith eyes second, winds up, throws it. No swing. Fastball. Appeared to be slightly outside the zone, so 2 balls and 1 strike the count now for Mendoz. The next pitch. Way outside, no swing once again. 3 balls and a strike. A potential walk here would get the bases loaded in just the first inning for Batavia. It would be a great start to the game so far. Here's the pitch. No swing, and that's ball 4, so the bases are already loaded in just 3 at-bats. And a great start for Batavia. Can't complain about getting the bases loaded with no outs. So up next for the Muckdogs is Trevor Dutra, a batting lefty, a sophomore out of Lafayette College. First pitch. Fastball, no swing. Lands just above home plate, 1-0. Trevor Dutra gets ready for the next pitch. Wright winds it up, a good chance to bring runners home. Ball is grounded directly to short. In between second and first, a potential double play. Runner is out at second. But Jake Butler comes home, so the score is 1-0 Muckdogs. After a sacrificed ground out from Trevor Dutra. And just like that, the Muckdogs are ahead 1-0. So Batavia wasting no time getting on the board here in the first inning. 1 out so far. And Cooper Romick now at the plate. That first pitch was a strike, so the count is already 0-1. Romick batting righty, a Moyne College freshman. As the second pitch. Another fastball down the middle. Wasn't swung on, so no balls, 2 strikes here in the first inning. 1 out. The score 1-0 Muckdogs. Pitch wind up. And that's strike 3. So the second out rather, for Batavia. With the first strikeout for Brady Wright. And the score still 1-1 here in the top of the first. 1-0 rather. Timeout. Rather, Pope was hit with the ball, so he advances to first, and the bases once again are loaded. Next up for the Muckdogs is utility James Mason. As the first pitch swung on fastball is grounded out of the park and called foul. So the count is 0-1, bases loaded here in the top of the first. The score 1-0 Muckdogs. As the second pitch is not swung on, another fastball down the middle, so 0 balls and 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases loaded here. On the line for the Muckdogs. And Mason doesn't swing at that one, so the count now 1-2. A fastball that was wide right of Mason. So 1-2 the count. Next pitch is grounded, but it's foul. Lands near the home dugout. So 1-2 still the count. 2 outs, 1-0 Muckdogs in the top of the first. Mason, a sophomore out of Clarkson University, Fayetteville native. As he doesn't swing again, another fastball is up and away. So it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mason, a Clarkson sophomore, as I mentioned. Started 25 games last season, or this past season. 88 at-bats, 27 hits, and 14 RBIs in that season. As we now have a full count. The 3-2. Pitch is thrown, and that's ball 4. So another runner makes his way home, and it's 2-0 Muckdogs at the start of the first inning. Some very disciplined play here for Batavia. And just like that, the Muckdogs up 2-0 early with 2 outs in the top of the first. Caleb Walker now batting for Batavia, lefty. First pitch, swing and a miss. A fastball lands just under the swing. 0-1 the count. Right, Caleb Walker, so he goes to first, and yet another runner is brought home. So the Muckdogs, rather the Tarp Skunks, want to talk things over at the mound, try and figure out how to stop Batavia. Bases loaded, 3-0 the score, 2 outs in the top of the first. Muckdogs out in front. Next up is number 24, Yankiel Gonzalez. It's his first season with the Muckdogs, a 5'10" infielder out of Fort Lauderdale. Had 123 at-bats for Fort Lauderdale last season. Tallied 41 hits and 10 homers. So a 33 batting average, .33 batting average. As his first pitch is a swung-on fastball that lands foul. The 0-1. No swing fastball, and the umpire calls it a strike. 0-2 the count now for Gonzalez. The next pitch, swing and a miss, and that concludes the inning. So a great start by Batavia has the Muckdogs up 3-0 with some very disciplined play. But now the Tarp Skunks have a good chance to put some runs on the board here. It's the bottom of the first. Jamestown down 3-0 to the Muckdogs. Muckdogs fans, Auto Wash is award-winning and committed to providing the best car wash experience in the Finger Lakes. Go unlimited and become a club member today. Don't forget to ask about the Family Plan program and save even more. Batavia Muckdogs baseball would not be possible without our sponsors. Just to name a few of them, while we have a brief intermission: Alex's Place, Allegheny Farm Services, Auto Wash, Car Wash, Arc of Glow, Batavia Downs, Hotel at Batavia Downs, Batavia Foot Care Center, and so many more. Thank you to all of our great sponsors that make Batavia Muckdogs baseball possible. And now we gear up for the bottom of the first inning. Matt Mazzitti taking the mound for the Muckdogs here. And he's getting warmed up. Matt Mazzitti, a freshman out of Rowan College, a Winter Park, Florida native. The Rowan College went 47-8 this season with 30 innings pitched. Matt Mazzitti tallied 47 strikeouts, 22 hits, and 26 walks. So a very aggressive, but knows how to throw those strikes when he needs to. Matt Mazzitti, his first season with the Muckdogs. Leading off for Jamestown is Eli Harpolani, a utility player out of Catawba Valley Community College, a junior this year. Played 34 games for Catawba, 98 at-bats, 32 hits, no home runs. This is the first pitch. No swing fastball is called a ball by the umpire. The 1-0. Swung on, ball grounded directly to short. It's a toss to first, and good for the first out of the inning. So a ground out for Eli Harpalani. And the Muckdogs already have tallied 1 out here in just 2 at-bats. Next up for the Tarp Skunks is Kobe Jones, batting lefty. First pitch. No swing, aimed right at the dirt. 1-0 the count. The next pitch. Swung on foul. Oh, now have a 2-2 count. Kobe Jones, a Marietta, Georgia native. The next pitch. Swung on fastball, ball grounded to first, but it's thrown back to the mound, and it appears to have something to do with the baseball. So 2-2 the count. 3-0 the score. Bottom of the first, 1 out. Mazzitti winds the pitch. Swung on and a fly ball directly past the mound. Lands grounded, and it's in time for the out. A delayed reaction with the catch, but a bullet pass to first gets Kobe Jones out, and there's 2 away here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 Muckdogs in front. 2 outs, bottom of the first. And next up for the Tarp Skunks is Bobby Stang. Stang batting lefty. First pitch. A fastball swung on, lands foul over the grandstand. 1-0 the count now. 0-1, excuse me. The 0-1. No swing fastball was sailed outside, so 1 ball and 1 strike. Mazzitti raises the leg, throws the pitch, no swing fastball right at the dirt. And the count now 2-1. Next pitch is grounded directly to shortstop. A launches the ball to first, but the first baseman couldn't get there in time. Couldn't get the glove to connect. And so it's a base hit for the Tarp Skunks. Bobby Stang getting on base. The missed catch made by Trevor Dutra from the Muckdogs and allowed a runner on first. So 3-0, still the score. Bottom of the first inning, 2 outs. Muckdogs in front. Steven Scarfone now up to the plate batting righty. And here's the first pitch. A no-swing fastball lands low. So we're at 1 ball, no strikes. Scarfone, a sophomore out of Clarion University. An economics major there. As the next pitch, a swung-on foul ball that sails behind home plate. 1 ball, 1 strike here. Mazzitti eyes first. Takes his time with this next pitch. Fastball outside the zone. Makes it a 2-1 count. No swing that time from Scarfone. Here's the 2-1. Makes contact with Scarfone's foot, so he advances to first. And Bobby Stang moves to second. 3-0 Batavia in front in the bottom of the first. 2 outs here. And now, DJ Stoyanovich up to the plate for Jamestown, batting righty. Stoyanovich, a senior outfielder, 6'3", is new to the Tarp Skunks this year. First pitch. No swing fastball down the middle is called a strike. Stoyanovich from Fairpoint, New York, an exercise science major. Swing is called a strike on the fastball. And the count now 0-2 for Stoyanovich. So one more strike would conclude the inning. 2 runners on base. 3-0. Muckdogs in front. Mazzitti keeping his eye on second. Throws the pitch. No swing fastball is a ball one. Is ball one for Jamestown. 1 ball, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the first. 3-0 Muckdogs. A very good start by the Muckdogs. Has them in front 3-0 over Jamestown. More baseball to come in just a few moments. Whole Life Fitness is the official gym of the Batavia Muckdogs, located at 624 East Main Street in Batavia. Make sure to stop in and see them for your membership today. I can confirm I went there yesterday. It is a great facility, so definitely go check it out. My chest and arms a little bit sore, but that's part of the fun at Whole Life Fitness. This season, connect with the Muckdogs like never before with exclusive content on our social media platforms. Be sure to follow at Batavia Muckdogs on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube. Start of the second inning here in Jamestown. The Muckdogs lead 3-0 over Jamestown. I'm Jared Valance, and I'll have your coverage of Muckdogs baseball all summer long here. And that starts today with Batavia's road trip to Jamestown, the season opener here in Jamestown, New York. So leading off for the Muckdogs, appears to be Justin Austin. First pitch. No swing. Fastball down the middle. 0-1 the count. Here's the next one. Ground ball directly to left field. Makes its way into the outfield, and it's a base hit for Justin Austin. A single for the infielder. Jake Butler marks the top of the order for Batavia, batting righty. Made his way all the way home in the first inning, and now back up again here in the second. First pitch is a ball just low of Austin, so 1-0 the count. The next pitch, no swing fastball, is called a ball by the umpire, so a 2-0 count for Justin Austin here in the bottom of the second. And another ball thrown here by right, so 3-0 the count for Austin. Jake Boston waiting for the pitch. Strike one called by the umpire. No swing fastball. Lands right in the catcher's mitt. And we have 3 balls and 1 strike here to start the second inning. Next pitch. Swung on fastball is over the grandstand So now it's a full count here for Batavia. One runner on first. 3-0 the score here in the top of the second. The next pitch. No swing fastball is just outside, and number 1 Jake Butler moves to first. So that has Justin Austin at second. So 2 runners on base for Batavia. 3-0 the score so far here in the top of the second. Next up for the Muckdogs is Eric Smith, an outfielder out of Durham College. Hit .271 for Durham this past season, batting lefty. The first pitch. No swing fastball. Right at dead center is called a strike. Here's the 0-1. No swing fastball. Catcher can't get the ball. So both runners advance to the next base. So 1 on third, 1 on second, respectively. Rather, top of the second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, gets past the mound, directly to second. Jamestown can't get the ball, and he is out of there somehow in time. The Muckdogs weren't fast enough to first base. And out number 1 for Batavia. You're in the first. So runner on third. Here's the 0-0. Is a fastball, no swing that time. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and a high fly ball out to center field. And that brings Jake Austin home. So the score now 4-0. Muckdogs ahead here in the second. Rather, the score is 5-0. I missed a run earlier. 5-0 Batavia in front. As Sean Mendaz now was up to the plate. Now Trevor Dutra getting another chance to get on base here. 5-0 Batavia in front, top of the second. 1 out here. And the 1-0 count. A pickoff attempt thrown at second. But it's safe. Mendaz is safe at second. So a clean steal by Sean Mendaz, the first steal of the season. The count now 2-1 with 1 out here in the the top of the second. The 2-0. A fastball, no swing, lands near Trevor Dutra, and it's called a ball. So 3-0 the count now for the Muckdogs. With 1 runner on second. Here's the next pitch. No swing fastball is called a strike. And the count now at 3 balls and 1 strike. Mendaz at second, starting to lead off a little bit. Jamestown keeping his eye on him. The fastball is ball 4 for Batavia, and Trevor Dutra advances to first. So runners on first and second. Muckdogs in front 5-0. Now up to the plate batting righty for the Muckdogs. Tarp Skunks going to the mound here to talk things over. Head coach Joey Martinez giving some pointers to number 47 Cooper Romick. Romick's from North Chile, New York. Started in 11 games for Lemoyne this past season. 45 at-bats, 3 hits, and 3 RBIs tallied in 11 starts. 5-0 the score here in just the second inning. A very great start by the Muckdogs here in Game 1 of the 2024 season. And the Tarp Skunks haven't gotten a good chance to answer back so far. And now, there appears to be a substitution at the mound. Number 12, Hayden Givens-Craig, giving the nod to throw some pitches at the mound. A 5'11" junior out of University of Tampa. His hometown, North Little Rock, Arkansas. Cooper Romick will take the plate shortly, batting righty. Romick gets his first season with the Muckdogs. One of the several newcomers that Batavia has this season. And with runners on first and second, Batavia another solid chance to score here in the top of the second inning. Just one out so far, and already 2 runners have made their way home here in the second. Cooper Romick takes the plate. The first pitch. No swing fastball. Lands right in the mitt, and it's ruled a ball by the umpire. Craig eyeing that second base. Next pitch is a swung-on ground ball. Scooped up by Jamestown, but dropped for a brief moment. So, a slight error there by Jamestown, but still was able to successfully get the Muckdogs out at second. So just 1 runner on first and 1 on third here, with 2 outs in the top of the second. 5-0 the score. Batavia out in front. And Sean Pope now up to the plate for the Muckdogs. First pitch, a fastball, no swing, so it's a strike. Here's the next pitch. A laser to first for a pickoff attempt. Doesn't work that time. And Sean Pope batting lefty. Next pitch. Swung on, no swing, fastball. Lands right in the mitt, and the catcher thought about throwing it to second as Romick sprinted to the next base, but he made it there in time. So runners at second and third, prime scoring position. And it's pulled in by number 9, Aiden Wallace, the infielder, making the catch for the 3rd out of the inning. 5-0, Muckdogs in front. And Jamestown now getting ready to try and answer back. The Muckdogs getting warmed up on the field. And now the Tarp Skunks up to bat, leading off. Appears to be number 1 Clayton Kaiser, an outfielder out of Drury University. The Tarp Skunks talking things over before the bottom of the second gets started. A friendly reminder, Muckdogs fans, Saturday, June 1st is the home opener for Batavia. The Muckdogs host the Pioneers at 6:35 p.m. And there will be post-game fireworks taking place as well. For tickets, call 585-524-2260. That's 585-524-2260. Bottom of the second here in Jamestown, 5-0 the score. Batavia comfortably in front. And leading off for Jamestown is an outfielder, Clayton Kaiser. Hometown, Willard, Missouri, batting lefty. Exercise physiology major at Drury University. First pitch. No swing fastball down the middle, called a strike, and the count is 0-1. The 0-1. Fastball's grounded directly between second and third. A toss to first is not there in time, and Clayton Kaiser is safe. So a base hit for the outfielder. And Jamestown finally getting on base here. Trying to start a comeback, down 5-0 here in the bottom of the second. One runner at first, 5-0 the score. Tommy Schroeder up to the plate, batting righty. An infielder out of Shorter University. Here's the pitch. No swing fastball, ruled a strike by the umpire. 0-1 the count. Pitch is wound up by Mazzitti. Swing and a miss. Another fastball thrown, and that's suddenly 2 quick strikes here for Tommy Schroeder. So here's the 0-2. Swung on fastball is over the grandstand foul. So 0-2 still the count. Mazzitti winds up the pitch. Throws a pickoff at first, but doesn't get it. Schroeder there in time to return back to first, so he'll stay there. The count's still 0-2. Mazzitti, another thrown pickoff at first base. He's really keeping an eye on that first base there. Here's the 0-2. No swing fastball is high, and that's the first ball of the at-bat. 1-2 the count now. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a line drive past the infield, makes its way to left field, and that'll advance Kaiser to second and bring Schroeder to first. So a line drive single for Jamestown. 0 outs, 5-0 the score. Runners on first and second for the Tarp Skunks. Now up to the plate is Aiden Wallace, batting righty. His team, University of Tampa, went 48-8 this season. So a very successful year for Wallace. Mazzitti eyeing that second base. Throws the pitch anyway. No swing fastball is a tad high. And the count is 1-0. Mazzitti continuing to watch second. As the next pitch is a fastball that isn't swung on, lands in the dirt. The catcher has a hard time getting to it, and that advances both Kaiser and Schroeder to second and third respectively. So the Tarp Skunks in position to score here with another base hit. 2-0. The count here for Wallace. Here's the 2-0. No swing fastball called a strike. And 2-1. The count now. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. So now the count at 2-2. Fastball down the middle was enough for Wallace to bite, but couldn't make contact. And here's the 2-2. Another swing and a miss, but was ruled safe by the catcher, but another out for the Tarp Skunks. So that's just the first out of the inning for Jamestown. And now up to the plate, number 26. Number 26, Julian Sauger. Catcher batting righty. First pitch is a swung-on fastball. Foul way right of first. So the count 0-1 for Sauger. Julian Sauger, a 5'10" catcher out of Shorter University. Only 2 starts this season, but 2 at-bats and 3 runs in those 2 starts. And now he's with the Tarp Skunks, his first season with Jamestown. Here's the pitch. Fastball, no swing, rolled a strike, and the count is 0-2. So Sauger quickly in an 0-2 hole, runners on second and third, and just 1 out for Jamestown, trailing 5-0 to Batavia. Here's the 0-2. Swing, and that's strike 3. Fastball right where Sauger wanted it but didn't swing. And that's the second out here for Jamestown. So Austin Matranga, the extra hitter, now up for the Tarp Skunks, batting lefty. Here's the first pitch. Swung on fastball, grazes the bat, but sails way behind home plate. 0-1 the count. Matranga, a sophomore out of Grand Canyon University, a sports and entertainment management major. Here's the 0-1. No swing fastball. Down at the dirt. Ruled a ball by the umpire. Mazzitti gets ready for the pitch. No swing fastball is low and away. 2-1 now the count for Matranga. Here's the 2-1. Another no-swing fastball. Called a ball by the umpire as it was just a tad low. So the count now 3-1 with runners on second and third. 5-0. Batavia in front with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Mazzitti fires the pitch. Fastball just a tad inside of Matranga, but it's ruled a strike anyway, so a full count now here with 2 outs And runners eager to score for the Tarp Skunks. Here's the pitch. Ball four as it bounces in the dirt right in front of home plate. And the bases are now loaded for the Tarp Skunks. So after the Muckdogs had bases loaded in the first, now the Tarp Skunks return the favor. 5-0 Batavia in front. 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Runners at each base. And top of the order now for Jamestown as Eli Harpalani is up batting righty for Jamestown. Here's the first pitch. Hesitant to swing. Almost did. No swing fastball. Ruled a ball. Was a little low that time. Here's the 1-0. Another pitch that bounces in the dirt right in front of home. And quick 2 balls here for Harpalani. Matt Mazzitti, after throwing a bunch of direct fastballs, throws 2 quick dirt pitches. Here's the off-speed pitch. Swung on foul. Is righty over the grandstand. 2-1. Mazzitti takes a deep breath, throws the pitch. And it's ruled strike 2. A no swing fastball. Just inside of Mazzitti's target window. So 2-2 now the count. Harpalani bends the knees, gets ready for the pitch. Swung on ground ball directly to first. Is not caught in time. And not 1, not 2. Well, it was 2. 2 runners score for the Tarp Skunks. And Jamestown finally on the board, and the fans are ecstatic. After trailing 5-0 for an inning and a half, the Muckdogs, rather the Tarp Skunks, answer back with a couple runs of their own to make it 5-2 Jamestown, trailing by 3. Next up for Jamestown, number 10, Kobe Jones. First pitch is a no-swing fastball. That looks to have been ruled a ball. Here's the next pitch. Another no-swing fastball, low and away. Here, Kobe Jones. No swings yet. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the next pitch. Ground ball to first. Stomped in by the first baseman, and that concludes the inning. So, Batavia not ahead by 5 no more. 5-2 the score after 2 innings. More Muckdogs baseball coming up shortly. This season, you can connect with the Muckdogs like never before with exclusive content on our social media platforms. Make sure to follow Batavia Muckdogs on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and TikTok. Wellness on the Go offers mobile mental health support through Medicaid managed care plans across Niagara, Genesee, and Orleans counties. For more information or to make a referral, call us at 585-345-0448. Third inning about to get underway here. 5-2 the score. Muckdogs in front. And up to the plate, James Mason, utility player for the Muckdogs. Batting righty. Second pitch, a line drive directly to left field, and that'll send Mason to first. So Batavia again gets on base rather quick on first. 5-2 the score. Muckdogs lead. Next up to the plate is number 0, Caleb Walker. Another ground ball directly to first, but this time not fast enough. And Mason advances to second, but Walker out at first here to start the third inning. Here's the first pitch of the next at-bat. No swing under the dirt. 1-0 the count. 0-1 rather. Batting for the Muckdogs, Yanquiel Gonzalez. Swing and a miss that time. 0-2 now the count. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 2 for the Muckdogs here to start the third inning. 2 quick Batavia outs after the Muckdogs were very successful with scoring and getting on base and putting runs on the board. Next up, number 31, Justin Austin. He eats the first pitch. No swing fastball. Just a tad near Austin that time. 1-0 the count. Next pitch. No swing again. Lands right in the dirt. So 2 balls, no strikes. The next pitch. First strike. Fastball down the middle, no swing. 2-1. The 2-1. Swing and a ground ball in between first and second. A bullet pass to first, and that's out number 3. So the first scoreless inning heading into the bottom of the third.
That's all you can do. The final and set of the Jamestown BPU. Your crops and
5-2 the score here in the bottom of the third. Muckdogs were ahead 5-0, but 2 quick runs from Jamestown in the last inning makes it within 3. And for the Tarp Skunks, number 23, Bobby Stang, making his way to the plate, batting righty. Here's the first pitch. No swing, just above the legs. Above the feet, rather. And no balls, 1 strike here. Here's the 0-1. Fastball wide outside. Makes it 1 ball, 1 strike here. This at bat. Mazzitti gears up, winds the pitch. No swing again. Ball lands in the dirt. 2-1 the count now. Here's Mazzitti. No swing. Fastball just a tad outside. The umpire calls a strike. And it's 2 balls, 2 strikes here in the bottom of the third. The 2-2. Swing and a foul ball. Sails wide left behind the stands. Into the street. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here. Bobby Stang, the batter for Jamestown. Next pitch. Off speed is high above the catcher. So a full count now for Stang. And the next pitch, it makes it ball 4. So Stang advances to first. And Jamestown now on base. 5-2, Batavia ahead. 1 runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the third. Steve Scarfone next up in the batting order. Batting lefty. First pitch, no swing. Count. Scarfone, Staten Island native, attends Clarion University. The next pitch, also low, so 2 balls, no strikes. Mazzitti deals the pitch. Inside. Fastball, now 3-0. The count for Scarfone. Here's a 3-0. A no swing fastball makes it ball 4. And Jamestown now has 2 runners on base. A little bit of a slow start for the Tarp Skunks, but they've started to answer back and get on base more consistently. The Muckdogs talking things over at the mound. And next in the order is outfielder DJ Stojanovic. Potential change here at the mound for the Muckdogs. Matt Mazzitti was the starting pitcher, pitched 3 innings and had a really solid start here and helped give the Muckdogs a 5-0 lead. Stojanovic moves up to the plate, practices his swing, and gets in his stance. Runners on first and second for the Tarp Skunks. Mazzitti throws the pitch. It's a full swing, but not enough. But the umpire still calls a strike. 0-1 the count now. Mazzitti eyeing second. No swing that time. Catcher throws it up to first, or second rather. Pickoff attempt there unsuccessful. And the Tarp Skunks will remain on base. No outs that time. So 1 ball, 1 strike now the count. Here's the pitch. No swing that time. A fastball a little low, but still a strike. 1-2 the count. Mazzitti throws the 1-2. No swing, pitch lands right of home. And out for Jamestown. And next up to the plate is number 1, Clayton Kaiser, the outfielder, batting lefty. Here's the pitch. No swing, pitch thrown to the dirt. Nevertheless, umpire rules it a strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a line drive is just foul, left of third baseline. Out. Bottom of the third inning, 5-2 the score. Muckdogs ahead, 1 out, runners on second and first. Mazzitti deals the pitch. Fastball a tad high that time. No swing from Kaiser. And that's the first ball of the at-bat. Here's the 1-2. Swung on, foul. Mazzitti deals the pitch. Was about to deal the pitch, but starts to think about throwing it to second. Throws the pitch anyway, and swing and a miss from Kaiser that time. So that's the second out of Tommy Schroeder, batting righty. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss straight away. Makes the count 0-1. Mazzitti keeping his eye on second base. Throws the next pitch. Up and away, no swing. 1-1. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, and that makes it a full count here. 3-2 for Tommy Schroeder. Schroeder preparing for the next pitch. It's thrown. Swung on, foul. Lands over the grandstand. And it's still a full count here. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. 5-2. Batavia leads. And 2 away here in the bottom of the third. The City fakes a pickoff attempt, but doesn't commit to it. So the runners stay on base. Pitch is thrown. Ball 4 for Schroeder, and now the bases are loaded. All runners on base. 5-2 Muckdogs in front, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. And Batavia takes a minute to talk things over. A slow start from Jamestown, but they've started to answer back. More runners on base, 2 runs in the bottom of the second. And slowly but surely, they're catching up to Batavia. 5-2 still the score. Bottom of the third, 2 outs. And a change at the mound for the Muckdogs. Batavia now going with number 29, Tucker Beving. Beving, a sophomore at the University of Wisconsin. Hometown Norwalk, Iowa. His second season with the Muckdogs. And he's not the only one playing baseball in his family. Brother Cooper Beving also plays baseball for UW Stout, a business administration major. So Beving throwing a few more warm-up pitches, getting the arm right. "5-2, Muckdogs lead. 2 away here in the bottom of the third. And next up for the Tarp Skunks is the infielder Aiden Wallace. Wallace slowly making his way to the plate. And the Muckdogs returning to their field positions. Bases loaded for the Tarp Skunks. And Beving gets ready to throw the first pitch. The count. Beving throws the next pitch. Bounces just in front of the dirt near home. And that's a quick 2 balls here to start this at bat. Beving nods to the catcher, throws the next pitch. Swing and an immediate catch by Beving at the mound concludes the inning. So cat-like reflexes from Tucker Beving ends the third inning. 5-2. Whole Life Fitness is the official gym of the Batavia Muckdogs, located at 624 East Main Street in Batavia. Make sure to stop in and see them for your membership today. Another reminder, Muckdog fans, the home opener, Saturday, June 1st, 6:35 p.m. at Dwyer Stadium. The Muckdogs take on the Pioneers of Elmira, and that game will feature post-game fireworks, so make sure to get your tickets. 585-524-2260, the number to call. Start of the fourth inning here in Jamestown. The Muckdogs sit 5-2 in the driver's seat. And a hot start for the Muckdogs. It combined 3 runs in the first, 2 in the second, but went scoreless in the third. And on the other end, Jamestown starting to catch up. Leading off for the Muckdogs, Tommy Schroeder making the catch there. So 1 away in the top of the fourth. And next up for the Muckdogs is number 35, Eric Smith, the outfielder from Durham College. First pitch, a no-swing, dead-in-the-middle fastball is called a strike. Second pitch, another fastball, this time low and away, 1-1 the count. Next pitch is dealt. Off tad outside, 2-1 the count now. No swing from Smith. Smith swings that time, but the ball is grounded and called foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Smith to kick off the fourth inning. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. And rather, that's the first out of the inning for the Muckdogs. Second out of the inning for the Muckdogs, excuse me. And the struggle to get on base continues. Sean Mendaz now up to bat. Wastes no time with a bunt. First one of those we've seen today. But it lands just foul of the left field baseline. So 0-1 the count. And here's the next pitch. A half swing from Mendaz as the umpire rules it a strike. So 1-1 the count now. 2 away here in the top of the fourth. The next pitch. Off speed down the middle. And that's the second strike of the at-bat. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a line drive out to right field. Makes it a bloop single for Sean Mendaz. And the Batavia drought. Muckdogs finally get on base in the top of the fourth. Runner on first. Up next is Trevor Dutra, batting lefty, and takes a strike straight away. pickoff attempt thrown is unsuccessful. And Sean Mendez is safe and stays at first. So the pickoff thrown by Hayden Givens-Craig. And Jamestown isn't happy about that call. They're going to challenge it. So the pickoff attempt out. So each of the umpires talking things over. And no swing fastball. That time a little low, but still considered a strike. 1-2 the count. Craig deals the next pitch. Swing and a pop-up over the grandstand. Lands outside of the stadium. So the count's still 1-2 here in the top of the fourth. But Mendez is safe, so another stolen base here for the Muckdogs. The second one of the contest. And now the count is at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Craig deals the pitch. Swung on, grounded. But it's called foul. So 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs here. In the top of the fourth, 5-2 the score. Muckdogs ahead. No swing on the fastball. But the umpire rules it a ball. So a full count here now for Dutra. Here's the 3-2. Ball 4, no swing. And now the Muckdogs have 2 runners on base. 1 at first and 1 on second. Trevor Dutra making his way to first base. So a lot of pickoff attempts thrown, but nevertheless, Mendez stays at second and is joined by Dutra at first. Here's the first pitch of the next at bat. No swing fastball, called a strike by the umpire. And that's number 47, Cooper Romick, up at the plate. Batting righty. Second pitch is a swung on line drive down to center field, and Tarp Skunks make the catch. So the inning comes to a close. A couple runners on base for the Muckdogs, but still no score. 5-2, the Batavia lead, heading into the bottom of the fourth.
We'll make another call next half of the evening to coming with the $200. Friends, if you're hungry this week, make sure you stop by our concession stand, which is not needed by 3T Skating. 3T also provides skating services in our college in Concord, Carolina, Terry, and also the Warriors on the Indians. Contact them next week.
Muckdogs ahead by 3 in the bottom of the fourth inning. Number 29, Tucker Beving, the right-handed pitcher from Norwalk, Iowa, got his start in the previous inning and is now continuing to operate at the mound for the Muckdogs. For Jamestown, The catcher, Julian Sauger, up to bat. A senior from Trussville, Alabama. Batting righty. Here's the first pitch. A half swing on the fastball. Was a tad outside, so it's ruled a ball by the umpire. Here's the next pitch. Off speed, up and away. And the count now 1-1 after the no swing. Bebbing deals the pitch. No swing fastball down the middle. Rather a tad low. Makes the count 2-1. Next pitch swung on that time, but no contact. And the count now 2-2. Bebbing rips the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that's the first out of the inning. 5-2. Muckdogs still in front with one out here in the bottom of the fourth inning. No runners on base. And up to the mound is Austin Matranga, the infielder, batting lefty. First pitch, ruled a ball. No. A fastball bunted down the baseline of third, but it rolls out foul. So the count 1-1. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a grounder directly to second. Immediately picked up at short and thrown to first to Dutra. But the Tarp Skunks are ruled safe. So Matranga gets on first. And up next is the top of the order for Jamestown, Eli Harpolani. Native of Wexford, Pennsylvania. First pitch, swinging a fly ball out to deep left field. Dive from the Muckdogs, no good, and it lands just in front of the wall. Both runners racing down the base, and not one but two runners score that time. And the Tarp Skunks end the scoring drought. Rather, it was one runner, and a double from Harpolani gets him onto second. So the score now, 5-3. Muckdogs still haven't found an answer for the Tarp Skunks' last 3 runs. A quick ground out here in this next play. Rather, Harpolani got out at third, but Kobe Jones successfully got to first. So 2 away, 5-3, Batavia ahead. 2 outs now here in the bottom of the fourth. Up next, Bobby Stang, batting righty, sophomore from Georgia Southern University. Here's the first pitch. A low fastball aimed directly at the dirt, bounces up in front of Stang. And the count at 1-0. As Jamestown's coach had something to say to the umpires. So now the umpires want to talk things over. Jamestown's coach once again expressing his frustration with the umpires, throwing up his hands in the air as the next pitch is another grounder directly on the dirt, and that's 2 balls, no strikes. Here's another pitch. No swing, another low one. And that's 3 balls, no strikes here on this at-bat. The pitch to Stang. An off-speed swing landed near Stang. And the umpire rules a strike. Here's the 3-1. No swing. Fastball's ruled a strike, and now we have a full count. Appears to have been made in the outfield. Yeah. A tremendous catch in the outfield by the Muckdogs. How about that? It looked like the umpires weren't sure. The slide in deep center field was true. 5-3 the score heading into the 5th inning. More Muckdogs baseball coming up soon.
All right, are you guys ready? With the experiment stats again. 50 times in 3, 2, 1, go! 50 minutes. We have one big minute also over there. Here we go. We have to get up here, Miles. Look at that now. Give me a Miles. 4 shots up. Little up here. Ground shot. Get your rebounds.
Start of the 5th inning. What was once a 5-0 lead is now 5-3, with Batavia still ahead by 2. The 6, 7, 8 up for the Muckdogs, starting with Sean Pope, the outfielder, batting lefty. Pope, a sophomore out of Hendrix College, in 2 seasons with Hendrix, tallied 80 at-bats, a 200 batting average, 22 runs scored, and 16 RBIs. The first pitch, no swing off speed, lands wide left, 1-0 the count. The next pitch ruled a strike, so the count 1-1. Another ball called by the umpire on that one. So 2-1 the count for Pope. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Stays in the infield. And it's successfully caught by Stang for the first out here in the 5th inning. Next up, James Mason up to bat for the Muckdogs. First pitch called a strike. Second pitch makes contact with Mason, so he gets to first. "5-3, Muckdogs in front. 1 runner on first, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. Next up to bat, Caleb Walker, the infielder, a junior from Alfred State College. management major there. As the first pitch is high for ball 1. Next pitch is delivered, a grounder in between first and second, a bullet pass to first, and a dive to catch that pass is unsuccessful and brings James Mason to second. Head coach Joey Martinez gives a handshake to his players and starts talking to the Jamestown guys.
Now batting for the Batavia Muckdogs, number 37, Justin Espinal.
Justin Espinal coming in for the Muckdogs. Appears to be a substitution for Yanquiel Gonzalez. And he comes in batting lefty. Espinal, a utility player from Jefferson College. Just below the fastball. And 0-2 now the count. So 2 quick strikes for Espinal. The third pitch, a line drive to deep left field. And the Tarp Skunks can't get there in time. Runners sprinting down the field for Batavia. And that's 2 runners in scored. Wait. Yes, it is. So 2 runners made it in for Batavia, but Espinal out at third. So a sack triple brings 2 more in for the Muckdogs. And Batavia responds with authority. 7-1. The lead to conclude the inning. So, 7-3 the score. Heading into the bottom of the 5th.
Down to Jacob Bell in the third base box. Are you guys ready? All right, in 3, 2, 1, go! Now, we're taking off one another check. We're on the grass. Now, taking off. We're getting tripped up.
7-3. The Muckdogs with 2 runs to close out the top of the 5th. After 3 unanswered runs by the Tarp Skunk, claimed the SUNY title versus SUNY Cortland, a 15-11 victory. His sister Molly Ryan played softball at Brockport for 4 years. And Ryan named to the 2023 SUNYAC Commissioner's Academic Honor Roll. So, success in the classroom, on the field, you name it, he's got it. Liam Ryan, the right-handed pitcher, his first season with the Muckdogs, and he's getting ready to start at the mound.
Next up, filling up for ball of the fifth, we're Jamestown Tarp Skunks.
And up to bat for the Tarp Skunks is number 18. I believe it's Udall, the first pitch. The 0-1. Swing and a fastball. A tad left is ruled a strike. 0-2 the count now. Next pitch and off speed. Swung on. Lands foul in deep left field territory. So 0-2 still the count. Here's the next pitch. Another off-speed pitch outside, excuse me. No swing that time. Makes it 1-2. The 1-2. Another swing and another miss. So that's out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. Pitch. No swing, a little low that time, makes it 1-1 the count. A half swing fastball called a strike, and the count now at 1-2. Ryan delivers the pitch. No swing off speed. Lands low and away. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another off speeder once again outside and low. Makes it a full count. Ryan fires the pitch. Ball 4 for Stoyanovich. Sees the base for the first time today. And 1 runner now on first. Seven-3 Muckdogs in front, 1 out, 1 runner on first. And up to bat now is Clayton Kaiser. First pitch lands foul near the Jamestown dugout. Ryan winds up the pitch, throws it, swing and a miss. Ryan eyes first, throws the pitch, swing and a foul ball. Lands over the grandstand and back into the field. So 1-2 still the count. Ryan keeps his eye on first. Here's the next pitch. Called a ball by the umpire, a no swing. That time, pitch lands left of the catcher. The 2-2. Inside, another fastball. And now we have a full count here in the bottom of the 5th. The next pitch. Swing and a miss. And thrown to second. Muckdogs thought they got there in time, but the umpire agrees. And so a quick double play for Batavia. appears to have ended. The score now, 7-3, still. Heading into the top of the 6th. Top of the order up for the Muckdogs, as they're up 7-3 over the Tarp Skunks. Jake Butler getting ready to bat for Batavia. And on the mound for Jamestown, appears to be Gabe Wheeler. So a quick substitution on the mound for the Tarp Skunks. Wheeler, a sophomore from the University of Tampa. A 6'1" right-handed pitcher from Clearwater, Florida, in his first season with the Tarp Skunks. So Wheeler continuing to warm up, getting ready on the mound, while Jake Butler first pitch of the 6th inning. No swing fastball, dead center, called a strike. Here's the next pitch. Another dead center fastball, called a strike. No swing from Butler that time. The 0-2. No swing again, but high and outside. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Wheeler deals the pitch. Swung on, foul, over to the right bleachers. 1-2, still the count. Wheeler, hand in glove, winds it up. Another swung on foul pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's Wheeler. Swung on and a line drive out to deep left field, but lands foul. Barely foul at that. And now several consecutive foul balls as Butler still batting. Butler batting righty. Swing and a miss, but it's thrown by the catcher to first for the first out of the inning. Must have gotten a little bit of contact on that swing.
top the resume here, number 35. My apologies. Number 17, Bryson Berry.
Up next for Batavia, number 17, Bryson Berry. A freshman at a Flagler College. First pitch, roll the ball. Here's the second. Swing and a ground ball directly to first. And the Muckdogs have 2 outs now here in the top of the 6th.
Number 7, Sean Mendes.
Sean Mendes up to the plate for Batavia, batting lefty. Not successful. Here's the pitch from Wheeler. Swung on, hits Wheeler directly at the mound, and Mendes goes to second. Dutcher at first, and Wheeler appears to be hurt. A missile directed at the mound appeared to have hit his shin, hit Wheeler's shin. And now the Tarp Skunks are going over to check if he's okay. We've seen a couple pitches be hit directly to the mound today. This is the first one that has hit the pitcher directly. And Wheeler down and in pain from the hit. Coach Martinez. Wheeler's still on the mount. Picks up his hat and puts it back on. And gets up at long last. Some cheers from the fans as Wheeler appears to be up by himself. A couple of limps and is being walked off by the coaching staff. And the Tarp Skunks deciding who they're going to put in place of Wheeler. A substitution for Jamestown incoming at the mound. A couple of the players talking it over, deciding who it's going to be. As Wheeler makes his way to the dugout. Top of the 6th, 2 outs, 7-3. Muckdogs with the lead. And Cooper Romick getting ready to bat for Batavia. After talking it over, it looks like number 27, Benjamin Escobar, will replace Wheeler at the mound. And he starts to warm up. Playing catch with Julian Sauger. Benjamin Escobar, a freshman out of Xavier University from Santa Margarita, California. A right-handed pitcher. So he's warming up. Meanwhile, Romick stays warming up near the home dugout. Batavia Muckdog fans, don't forget that Saturday, June 1st, marks the home opener for the Muckdogs at Dwyer Stadium. Batavia hosting Elmira at 6:35 p.m. And post-game fireworks will be featured following the matchup. To purchase tickets, call 585-524-2260. Attica's 10th hole in golf course, formerly known as Attica Golf Club, is now a public 9-hole golf course that was built in 1932. Attica's 10th hole in golf is a great place to eat and is open all year round for holiday brunches, meals to go, and delicious Friday fish fries. Check out 96 Bunnell Street in Attica, New York. Romick finally at the plate. Here's the first pitch. Another pitch at the dirt sees two runners advance for the Muckdogs. One at third and one at second. The count still 0-0. So Batavia, again in scoring position, had 2 runs in the previous inning. The next pitch, swung on fastball, is foul into the stands, just over the Muckdogs dugout. One ball, one strike. Here's the next pitch. Another foul ball, just over the stands on the right side, 1-2. Romick resets. Gets in his stance once again. Next pitch is thrown and makes contact with Romich. So he gets on first, and now the bases are loaded for the Muckdogs with 2 outs in the bottom of the 6th. Sean Pope now up to the mound for the Muckdogs. Here's the pitch. Fastball down the middle, sails directly over the catcher. And just like that, Mendez advances from third to home and another run on the board for Batavia. So some sloppy play by Jamestown. And Batavia makes them pay. (8-3). Muckdogs ahead. 1-0 the count. And a strike on that next pitch. So the count now at 1-1. Here's the pitch. No swing off speed. Lands outside. 2-1 now the count. Pitch is dealt. Another one outside. No swing that time. So now 3 balls and 1 strike. Escobar winds the pitch. Ball 4 for Pope. And he gets to first, and once again, the bases are loaded for the Muckdogs. Jake Mason up next for Batavia. 2 away, top of the 6th. Runners on each base, 8-3 the score. Muckdogs in front. And the first pitch is a fastball that nearly hits Mason. And the count is at 0-1. Another fastball is swung on. Grazes the ball, but is foul. So the count now 0-2. Escobar throws the pitch. Swinging another foul ball into the stands on the right side. Count still at 0-2. Next pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So 2 more runs piled on by the Muck. And Batavia holding a commanding 8-3 lead, heading into the bottom of the 6th. Pellegrino Auto Sales are your finance specialists and can help you get the car you need right now. Pellegrino Auto has lenders available for all credit types. Come find out why they're Batavia's #1 rated used car dealership. This season, get yourself the latest Batavia Muckdogs gear: hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, baseballs, jerseys, and much, much more. Stop by the merchandise stand near the concessions. Starting on June 1st, when the Muckdogs take on the Pioneers at Dwyer Stadium, get those home tickets by calling 585-524-2260. Bottom of the 6th here in Jamestown. Muckdogs ahead 8-3. And at the mound now for Batavia, still Liam Ryan. He was substituted into the game in the last inning. And the Tarp Skunks are scoreless with him on the mound. For Jamestown, Tommy Schroeder leading off. Batting righty. Schroeder from Shorter University. 135 at-bats in 46 starts. Hit 40 hits and 24 RBIs. Here's the first pitch. An out-swing fastball lands dead center. And the count is 0-1. Ryan deals the pitch. Another fastball, this time a little outside. And the count now 1-1. Next pitch is a line drive out to by the Muckdogs at left field. So 1 away here in the top of the 6th. 8-3, Muckdogs up by 5. And now up to bat is Aiden Wallace from Buffalo, New York. First pitch, swung on foul over the grandstand, 0-1. Ryan deals the pitch. Hesitant swing. Pitch was low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ryan winds up and fires. A swing and a miss that time from Wallace. Fastball appeared to have landed down the middle Near the catcher, 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Outside the zone, 2-2 now the count. And 2 Muckdogs running for it, but it's pulled in nevertheless. And 2 flyouts so far for Jamestown here in the bottom of the 6th. No runners on, 2 away, 8-3 the score. Muckdogs in front is Julian Sauger, the catcher. Sauger batting lefty, first pitch. We have 2 balls and 0 strikes. 2-0. No swing fastball, ruled a strike. And here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. Swing just a little under the ball there. 2-2 now the count. No runners on, and another swing and a miss. Puts a bow on the inning. The score, still 8-3. Muckdogs. This season, you can connect with the dogs like never before with exclusive content on our social media platforms. Make sure you follow at Batavia Muckdogs on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. Whole Life Fitness is the official gym of the Batavia Muckdogs, located at 624 East Main Street in Batavia. Make sure to stop in and see them for your membership today. 6 innings down here in Jamestown. The score knotted at 8-3. The Muckdogs in front. And a chance to add some more runs here. At the mound for Jamestown, none other than Benjamin Esky. Right-handed pitcher from Xavier. Santa Margarita, California native. A part of a Xavier team that went 30-27 this past season. For the Muckdogs, it's Caleb Walker getting ready to bat. Sports management major. His hometown, Deposit, New York. Walker batting righty. Rather, he's batting lefty. This is one of the inning. (8-3). Jamestown trailing by 5. 1 away, no runners on. And Justin Espinal batting righty for the Muckdogs. The 0-0. Aimed at Tadalow, made contact with the plate and the dirt, and ruled a ball. No swing from Espinal that time. Here's the 1-0. Thought about a swing, but didn't fully commit. And another low pitch is called a ball. Here's the 2-0. Swung on foul. Barely misses the press box. 2-1 the count now. Here's the next pitch from Escobar. Swung on foul. This time lands in front of the stands. And a couple fans starting to chase it. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swinging a ground ball directly to third. A crossfield pass to first. And James Bolton swing and a miss, and that's the second strike of the at-bat. Justin Austin at a 1-2 count. Here's the next pitch. Another swing and another miss. And that's the end of the inning. Austin heads back to the dugout and a little upset with himself. But regardless, the Muckdogs are ahead 8-3. More Batavia baseball coming up next. And can help you get the car you need right now. Pellegrino Auto has lenders available for all credit types. Come find out why they're Batavia's #1 rated used car dealership. And while you get your car, you can use Batavia's Auto Wash to go get them cleaned. Go unlimited and become a club member today. Don't forget to ask about the family plan program to save even more money. Number 2 for the Tarp Skunks. Ready to bat, Austin Matranga, the extra hitter for Jamestown. And for the Muckdogs, looks like Reed Markham is getting some action at the mound today. His first time checking in. Markham, a freshman out of Lindsey Wilson College from London, Kentucky. Austin Matranga makes his way to the plate, batting lefty. Gets ready for the pitch. A fastball aimed real inside. And the umpire rules that one a strike. The 1-1. No swing fastball. Lands a tad low. 2-1 the count. The next pitch. Here's the 3-1. Swing and a fly ball just past mound, picked up at short, thrown to first for the first out of the inning. Eight-3 Muckdogs ahead. One out here in the bottom of the 7th. And next up to bat is the top of the order, Eli Harpalani. Batting righty. First pitch. Fastball just outside. A half swing from Harpalani. And 1-0 now the count. Pitch is thrown. Off speed, lands just inside. 1-1 the count. Markham throws the pitch. A low one lands just in front of Harpalani. No swing from him that time, and we have 2 balls, 1 strike as the count.
Not only is he quick, but his stats show it as well. In 2024, for Catawba Valley Community College, he batted 327 this season, with 7 doubles.
The Muckdogs, the catcher, and Markham talking things over at the mound. as the catcher returns behind home plate. Markham takes his time with the pitch. Raises his leg, throws it. And off speed, way outside. No swing that time. And the count now, 3 balls and 1 strike. Here's the next pitch. No swing, and that's ball 4 for Harpalani. So Jamestown gets on base here in the bottom of the 7th. Muckdogs in front, 8-3, 1 runner on first. 1 out so far in the bottom of the 7th. Kobe Jones back up to the plate for Jamestown, batting left. Fastball lands a tad left. 1-0 the count. Markham takes a look at the glove, throws the pitch. A fastball inside, swing and a miss from Jones. And that's the first strike of the at-bat. Markham takes a look at first. Here's the 1-1. No swing. Pitch is inside. 2-1. The count now. Markham takes another look at first. Harpalani starts to lead off. Throws the pitch, and it's a swing and a miss. 2 balls and 2 strikes here for Kobe Jones. Markham lays his right hand down with the ball. Fires the pitch. Here's the 3-2. Harpalani leading off first. Sprints to second. And the pitch is swung on foul. Just in front of the Muckdogs dugout. As Harpalani jogs back to first. Took off a little early that time. Markham keeping his eye on that first base. Throws the 3-2. Swing and ball grounded near second. First double play for the Muckdogs. Concludes the inning. A quick double play from Batavia. Gets Harpalani out at second and Jones out at first. And the Muckdogs are still ahead, 8-3, heading into the 8th inning. Start of the 8th inning here in Jamestown. 8-3 the score. The Muckdogs have led all games, starting with a 3-run first inning, and never looked back. Benjamin Escobar still at the mound for the Muckdogs, for the Tarp Skunks, rather. And for Batavia, number 1, Jake Butler, gets ready to lead off. Escobar came into the mound a couple innings ago after Gabe Wheeler caught a fastball to the shin and was held off by the coaching staff. Jake Butler batting ready. Here's the first pitch. An outside fastball is ruled ball 1. The 1-0. Swinging and a high fly ball out to right field. But it lands over the stands. So no out for Batavia. 1-1 the count. Here's the 1-1. No swing, pitches inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Escobar deals the next pitch. Swing and another high fly ball out, but it's foul. Makes contact with the stadium lights, and it's fouled in just right of the bleachers. So the count now 2-2. 0 outs here, top of the 8th. Muckdogs ahead 8-3.